Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back at American Outback, and we're going to look at buying a field here. We've got the money, or we had the money. It's going down real fast because I'm filling up the Big Bud. But I'm going to do a fertilization mission here, and hopefully we'll make a little money off of that. It pays $11,000, so... and this field only costs $699, so hopefully I won't spend, $200,000 on seed. Usually it takes about, I want to say anywhere from, I really can't remember. I think it takes about $13,000 to fill up the Big Bud, or not the Big Bud, but the Seed Hawk. So yeah, let's get to going on this mission. I want a big tractor for this. The Case Magnum, that'll work with crawler tracks. Yeah, that'll work. So now this bubble is on the side of the field. I'm going to probably have to go down to the end of the field, so maybe I can unfold and go down to the end of the field here. Yeah, it starts us right here on the side. I don't know why they didn't put this start point down at the end of the field, because now I got to drive way down there, down to that end. But maybe I can unfold in that time. Get turned around here. Come on, Case Magnum. You've got the power. Is this a Bergman? No, it's not a Bergman. It's a Weinhuis. I'm not leaving the field. Don't worry. I got to get lined up. It's a bigger field. I hate it when that thing barks at you. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's get this thing rolling. Turn it. Here we go. And I would say this shouldn't take long, but it is a long field, so... get that over just a little bit if I can. I'm just going to do circular fertilization here. This will be a nice big field to have here, and once we buy the other one we can plow that line out in between it there and make it one big field. Are those two fields down there? Yeah, 4 and 5. Get those and plow those together, and get 12 and 11 and plow those together. And I think those are the only ones you can plow together besides the ones we're in now. Oh, pay attention, Matt. You're getting a little off course here. Oh, how I wish I had GPS. It would be nice. Is that a shade? That is a shade you can pull down right there. It's only one on that side. Oh, looks like there's one in the front too, maybe. Not any in the back. Oh man, I'm getting way off course. I'm getting to where I'm not fertilizing anymore. I'm gonna have to pay attention. So this mission, is good for 24 minutes according to the clock, so we should finish it in 12 minutes maybe? We've got 12 minutes. Just putting liquid poop in the ground is all. Oh man, you can around here when they put the chicken poop fertilizer out on the fields. Oh, you can smell it. It's not a pleasant smell, but you get used to it after a while. It just kind of drifts into town, and if you're out to eat or having a wedding or anything outdoors or in town, when you have that smell, it just kind of lingers, and it sticks with you. It sticks around for a while after they do it until it rains, and then the rain kind of washes it out of the air. But you have to wait for the first or for the next rain after they do it. So yeah, all the stuff around here is growing quite nicely. We're getting plenty of rain. We're not in a drought by no means. The corn is growing very tall now, and some of them they got out a little later, but for the most part it's getting on up there. They replanted the wheat fields. They burned those off and planted, it almost looks like they planted soybeans in them, but I'm not sure that it is. maybe a late soybean, or I don't know, when do they plant sorghum? You know, we had tons of sorghum here, when was it, last year? Yeah. And they didn't plant any this year. They planted more corn and soybean and rice and cotton. And what else have we got? We had wheat. There was actually, I think, trying to think. Got a lot of rice. Had wheat, corn, and I really don't see any sorghum. And there might have been some barley. I'm not real sure on that. There's some areas up north, a few hours up north of where I live, that I want to say it really looked like barley, but it could have been wheat. One thing we don't have is canola. We don't have hardly any canola. I guess, you know, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on farming and stuff like that, and you know, you look at the canola harvest. A lot of them are based in Canada and you know, up further north. We just don't have a big canola need. Plenty of livestock, minus the sheep. We have a lot of hogs, chickens, cows, stuff like that. But a lot of soybean, a lot of corn. I will say rice, soybean, and corn, and cotton are probably our biggest agricultural, you know, crops around here that we have. All right, we're past the halfway mark. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what all this was down here. I know the east end of this field was the grass field that we plowed up. And then when they changed it, these fields took over. So these will be great for the big bud. They got plenty of room to turn around and can just keep on going. And it's flat too. I mean, you don't really need the big bud. You can get the Case Quad Track. It'll pull the Seed Hawk. You can get the Challenger, the articulated Challenger, with dual wheels. It'll pull it. I do recommend upgrading the engines though to, you know, the biggest engine you can put in them, which I want to say is, oh gosh, in one of them it's 690 something horsepower, I think, and it may be in both of them. But it's definitely over 650 horsepower, or around 650. But you'll need that to pull the Seed Hawk, definitely. And I've only tested that on flat ground, so I know it will do it on flat ground. The one tractor that I was actually shocked that would not pull the Seed Hawk is the T9 New Holland. I was very shocked, because you can upgrade the engine in it and it still won't pull it. It struggles to pull it. Now if you're on flat ground, it will eventually, you know, I guess get up to it, but oh, it's a slow going trying to get that tractor to pull the Seed Hawk. So alright, this might be the last pass. I was gonna see, let me try to get over here a little bit. Maybe try to get some of that little bit there. I would love for this to be the last pass, because we need to get our big bud to seeding. Gonna fall behind in the harvest here. I can't wait to see what they come up with next for Farm Sim. I'm still tempted to go PC. I don't know, I've always been a console. Well, I really don't like to call myself a gamer, but I've always, if it's involved games or simulation, I've always been a console guy. I've never been a PC guy. Never been a PC gamer or simulator or whatever. but I'm really tempted to, because when you look on the Mod Hub, you can go to the Mod Hub right now at farming-simulator.com. Go to mods, and then you can check out what is in beta, what they're working on. There's a lot of maps that are in beta right now for PC and Mac, and a lot of these maps eventually come to console. The developers, sometimes they have to make a few adjustments, and of course I'm sure Giants, they don't want to release them all at once. They're going to release them one here, one there. So far it's been consistent with 1 or 2 a month. The average is probably 1 a month. So we're in July now, so we may see one come up soon here. Please be my last pass. It won't hurt to go back down there, but it would be so nice if it would just let me finish down here. But a lot of that stuff, and a lot of the equipment too, is only available on PC. So I'm awfully tempted, and the graphics are better. I mean, I gotta tell you, I was really disappointed. They had all these trailers out for Farming Simulator. Even on TV, I saw some trailers. And it's just a little thing, guys, but the beacons on the tractor. They had commercials out with the beacons, and it showed the beacons reflecting off of the equipment, off of the ground, and off of the surrounding elements. They don't do that on console. I was very disappointed. Oh, please let me finish. I was very disappointed. Yes. Alright, 11,000 and 4,000. Cool beans, we can buy it. 685,000. It's ours. Alright, let's go back to the big bud. But yeah, I was really disappointed that the beacons didn't reflect. See this? This would be reflecting off the building, off the trailer, off the truck itself. But the graphics, you can't take the graphics settings up high enough. I think the PS4 could handle it. It might make the machine, turn on the fans more, but I think it could handle it. And I don't even think it does it on the PS4 Pro. Nope, don't unfold. Put that back in first. Alright, we're good to go. I'm going to move some of these pallets around with this probably. Don't get stuck on me. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here and get to finish this seeding here. But yeah, you got better graphics with PC. You got bigger maps. That's probably the main reason I would switch, is bigger maps. You got those big 4X maps like Rattlesnake Valley and what's the other one? Cherry Hills, and all kinds of different big maps you can get into. Now we can unfold this. And we got a big bud now. This is going to be nothing for this big bud. Yeah, he'll finish this up in 2 passes. Alright, we're back to seeding. It's a massive tractor. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Come here. Hire the worker back up. I was trying to turn the lights on. No, don't do that. Come here. Oh, maybe you can't do it while it's hired. Duh. I should have guessed that. Well, anyway, it's a very, very nice tractor. It's got a big engine in it. I love that the fan is animated in there inside the engine. I think that's pretty cool. Huge tractor. There's the back camera. That's something they need to implement. If you're going to put the camera on there, I mean, all you got to do is put a rear view mirror reflection in that little box, and just put the camera angle right there at the back where it can watch it. So I'm kind of shocked that they didn't do that. But that's a camera that points out the back here. Probably the one few downside that the Big Bud has is it doesn't have a 3-point hitch in the back. All it has is that single hitch. So if you're going to hook any 3-point implement up to it, you got to have this adapter. And actually, I think they've got it under plows. This is designated for the plows, but I'm sure it would work on like a cultivator or something. It's only $15,000 to make that a 3-point hitch back there. So yeah, let's tell you what, we'll grab our Magnum and we'll try to get this corn planter down to the... That's one more thing we need to buy, is a corn planter. We got a cultivator. Let's get our corn planter. I like this Great Plains one. It's really good. The only thing about it is we're gonna need a fertilizer too. So we may have to sell some more grain somewhere. We can afford this now though. Solid fert trailer, 67. We can't even afford that. Being a big map, I'll probably go with the big sprayer, the New Holland. I think I've got this over on Mustang Valley as well. They have the Pantera out, and I don't think I've downloaded that out of the mod hub yet. I need to get that. So yeah, I'll get that Pantera, and we'll see how big it is. So we got a new corn planter. Maybe when I sell this, and I guess I could sell the other cultivator too. Maybe we'll get enough money back out of that. Did I ever take a loan out on this map? I need to check that. Definitely need to check into that. But it's no problem. I mean, we've got grain. We've got canola and barley and corn to sell. So we could always sell that and get our sprayer with that. I'll just grab this corn planter. I don't even remember where this thing's at. I'm going to have to find it. Excuse me. It's not over here. There it is. Ooh, there's a fence too. If I could get rid of anything, it'd be these fences. Alright, let's get our corn planter. I'm not going to be really broken-hearted to sell this because it's only got 41 seed left. It's got a lot of fertilizer left in it, probably a couple pallets of fertilizer, but with this big cash, what do you call it, cash crop farming, that's just a drop in the bucket. So Maplefield Mill. The only problem is this is not Maplefield. This is American Outback. I'm curious to see what they come up with 19. I really am. What kind of new maps they'll come out with, and will they expand it? Will they finally go 4X? That'll probably be the big decision making for me anyway, whether they decide to go 4X or not with their stuff. Well, here comes the Big Bud. He's finishing out that field. We're going to cut our planting time down, not by half, but probably by thirds. Alright, there's that. Let me go get that cultivator too. We really don't need it. Where's it at? I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. Just gonna drive through the bushes. I get hot just looking at this map. I know that sounds weird, but I mean the grass, it just looks so dead. I mean, we got cactus around here. I feel like I'm in the desert and I start sweating. I know that's crazy, but It makes me thirsty. It just seems so dry and hot here at American Outback. I wish they would make an American map that's set like in Kansas or Oklahoma or Missouri, Tennessee, Arkansas, somewhere, Mississippi, Alabama, somewhere where the grass is green. There are no cacti, or cactus, however you say it, and the trees don't look dead. Someplace where they have nice square fields and trees that you can cut and fields that you can plow together and expand. That would be nice. Alright, let's sell the cultivator for $79,000. Sell that for $97,000. So we got $242. Can we afford the sprayer? Yes, we can, actually. We can afford the sprayer now. Alright, cool beans. We'll buy that. Alright, so now we own the big New Holland sprayer to go along with it, with our corn planter, because we have to have it to fertilize behind the corn planter. Nice. We're ready to really get into farming now here. Alrighty. Good to go. So until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. See you guys later.